I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays.
Hi D Squad, welcomes back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you're gonna hit that subscribe button and become part of the squad, the D Squad for that matter. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back and supporting and just checking in on me. I appreciate it. So today I thought, actually for this week, for a couple of days, I'm going to do a vlog again. Just a week with me, spend a week with me, or a few days with me, however you would put it. At the moment I am on my lunch break. I actually had an appointment with my weight loss doctor. So you see I'm sitting in the car in front of his office because my appointment is at 1:30 and it's only 1 o'clock right now. I was scared I was gonna be late because they're actually very prompt when it comes to their appointments. If it's 1:30 is when he calls your name. So it's just to check in with him. It's quite busy today, eh? It's quite busy. Normally the offices are so quiet, but today it looks quite busy. So this is if you guys are remember, or you follow me from the start, this is actually the doctor that treated me while I was in ICU at the hospital, and it's the doctor that actually put me on Ozempic. And yeah guys, as you can see also the title of the video, like, I am back on Ozempic. So he put me on it about 6 months ago, because I see him every 6 months. So the last time I saw him in May, he wrote me a prescription for Ozempic, because now Ozempic is fully available in South Africa again. But the cost hasn't come down. I mean, like, it's still so expensive. My medical aid won't pay for it. I still have to pay for it cash. And it's just a whole story, but I will sit down with you later in the video and talk to you about my journey so far for the past 6 months on Ozempic. And you know, working together with him, working together with a dietitian, gym, all of that. We'll discuss food and whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. But I thought, let me just say hi first before I go in and see my handsome doctor. I always tease my husband that I always say to him, you, but this doctor is so handsome. He's so handsome, man. My husband's like, don't let him touch you anyway. So let's go see my doctor and hear what he has to say. Progress has been slow. So I hope it's not going to be too hard on me, because this year, really guys, life has been lifing, and I think this year has just been more emotional than anything else for me. You know, it's just been hard. And I know, like, when things don't go really, when you are not psychologically there, then you will also struggle when it comes to your weight loss progress. So yeah guys, I am going to just check up. Like, my mom would always encourage me, like, don't miss your doctor's visits, don't miss your checkups and things like that with your, whether it's with your dietitian or with the doctors. Go and face the music. If they come down hard on you, take it as it comes. You pick yourself up and you keep going, because as long as you're still alive, guys, you just have to keep on trying, you know. Life is about trial and error. You fail, you succeed, you take 2 steps forward, take 5 steps back. It's the way it is. But the key here is just to keep going. So I want to keep on checking in on my doctors, because I feel like it's the only way that I can take accountability, if I am accountable to more than just one person. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go in. I've said that now for the 3rd time, but I'll check you guys later. Okay, guys, I'm done with the doctor. It wasn't too bad. Actually, it was actually very positive. And yet again, the medication story. Okay. So now we're trying something else, because Ozempic is just not. It's just not happening for me. So, but I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Let me just get out of here. I don't like doctors' rooms and hospitals and all of that. Let me just get out of this environment and just calm down. But he wasn't too bad. It really wasn't that bad. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys later. Guys, I'm home now. So I ordered some groceries. See, just a few things that you need at home. So as to stick to the dietitian's plan, so low GI bread. Hubby doesn't really like brown bread, so my dietitian suggested that we can still have white bread, but I must just choose the low GI. But it's just for if I really feel like having something that tastes like bread, then I'll go for the low GI bread. Don't mind my fridge, guys. It's a bit empty. And I bought the squares. These are my everyday thingy. She said like the bread squares, so I eat like half of it. Like every meal I'll just have like this half or that half of the square. It's like squashed on top of each other. See, there's about 8 of them in there, so I'll have half with a meal, or the other half or the other meal. Basically, and I'm just restocking on some eggs, and I'm gonna just put it up there with the rest of them. Just shove it in there. Okay. And the other things are just like, you know, day-to-day things. Shower gel, mouthwash for hubby and myself. And oh, it's the wrong one. Spicy chips. Oh my gosh. I meant to take the one to spice chicken with. Do you think it'll work with chicken? This is for chips. Damn. So that's about it for the groceries. So I'm just busy cooking some dinner. I'm making some supper, our supper for tonight. Nothing hectic. Let me show you. See, this is just like some wors that I cut up. It's just 2 pieces of wors that I just cut up into little pieces. And then over here I'm making a South African pap called putu. My mom taught me how to make the putu because apparently I know it as a Xhosa pap. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. But hubby also loves pap, especially if I make it in the putu form. It looks almost like rice, guys. Like, look, fluffy. Oops, my hands. Fluffy. It's just steaming now so that it can just cook through. Okay. But you just normally just fluff it up like this. It looks, and then you can eat it with sour milk. You can eat it with fresh milk, or you can eat it with a meal like mince or chicken or whatever. So that's pap for us. That's it. I'm just gonna make a stew with it, like tomato and all of that stuff. So I'll show you when I'm done. I'm still gonna use it, guys. Like, it tastes like aromat, you know. So yeah, guys, I'm so late for my class. But morning, D squad. I hope you're still enjoying this video. So here I am at the gym. I am super late. See you later. Hi guys, I'm back from work. So I'm gonna get started on our dinner or supper for tonight. So yeah, today was a long day, very busy. So I've got onions here. I'm thinking of making a little stew for tonight, a little chicken stew for tonight. So yeah, I'm not gonna cook anything with it because there's still the pap of yesterday that's still left over, so I'm just gonna warm that up, but we're gonna have it with the stew. So I've got my robot, my peppers and my onions. I'm just gonna take a little bit of it and chop up the peppers. Just need a little bit, not a lot. And then just put the others back in the fridge. The noise you are hearing in the background is the microwave. I am sharing a little bit of a shortcuts with you guys, like my little shortcuts that I use when I'm in a hurry and I want the food to be cooked quickly. So what I've done is I have put the chicken, like chicken breast. The chicken breast is still on the bone. Those are the yummiest for me. Chicken breast is still on the bone. I put it in the microwave, defrosted it so that I can just chop it. It's actually defrosted and a little bit of half cooked. So I'm just gonna chop it into little bite-sized pieces, and then put it in my stew. And then also my other shortcut that I am using the microwave with is right now I've got the potatoes in the microwave. So what I've done with the potatoes, just peel them, chop them also into nice little bite-sized pieces, and I added a little bit of pink salt, Himalayan salt. That's the fine one, not the coarse one. I hear that it's got really nice properties and it's really healthy type of salt, so I switched over to pink salt myself just to see what the hype is all about. So that's basically what I did with the potatoes, and I popped them into the microwave for about 10 minutes so that can cook as well and be ready for my pot. So when I put everything together, it's just gonna take a few minutes just for everything just to blend together in the pot and be cooked real quick. That is like my shortcuts. The microwave and the air fryer are my shortcut gadgets. I love those two machines just to help me, like, you know, especially after a long day. You don't want to be standing in front of the stove for a long time. So they are my peppers, the robots, my red, green, yellow peppers with some chopped onions. So I'm gonna get started on my pot. Okay guys, I am actually just adding my own mixture of masala. I kind of just mix my own things together, like, you know, masala, curry powders, dhania powder, turmeric, what else? I can't even remember everything. And then I take some curry leaves as well and I dry them and then just mix it in my mixture as well. So yeah, maybe next time when I make my own mixture I'll write down all the ingredients and measurements and I will let you guys in on my little masala mix. But that's it. Yeah, I just finished my workout. Yeah, it was brutal today. I think the instructors for the water aerobics, I think they kind of forget that we are in water, especially the instructors on the Thursday instructor and the Tuesday instructor, guys. I think they forget that we are in water and they are not, not when they're giving the classes, because wow, they are brutal. So the cardio part of the class was really gruesome. My muscles are still on fire, also from the resistance part of the class as well, but it was good. I enjoy the Tuesday and Thursday classes the most, because I feel like when I get out of the water, like, yeah, my muscles and everything is on fire. But the only thing about it is that I'm so challenged throughout the day. The water kind of makes me very tired, especially when midday hits. Whoa, then I can hardly even keep my eyes open, and I desperately need a nap. But today's workout was really good. I enjoyed it. So we off to work actually, but I actually just want to go drop off my my gym bag, and then just make something to eat. So I'll show you my breakfast, and then we're jetting off to work. But it was fun, guys. Later. Guys, I'm just gonna add some few slices of tomatoes, and that's practically it. Later. Hey guys, I totally forgot I have an appointment with my psychologist for later in the day. So I'm here in front of my psychologist, or the psychologist's office. Just my appointment is for 2 o'clock. So I'm just gonna go in. Um, after my visit with the doctor at the hospital, he actually emphasized on the fact that I should still continue seeing someone, like, you know, talking to a professional, like a counselor or so. So he encouraged me to still keep on going with my psychologist, because mental health is important when it comes to also, you know, weight loss and all of that. If you are not mentally right or okay, it affects how your progress is going to be when it comes to losing weight or maintaining your weight, or just doing well according to your own standards. But I'm here now. I think I'm just gonna offload a little bit and just see what other clarity I can get, or aha moment I can get out of the visit. But I'm tired. I think, like I told you guys earlier on, the water tends to exhaust me, so I really feel like taking a nap right now. So I'm using all of my reserves to honor this appointment. So yeah, guys, that's what you get. I mean, apart from just doctors, dietitians, and going to the gym, or you have a personal trainer, you know, the thing that helps you balance everything is if your mental health is okay. So yeah, that's why I'm at the psychiatrist right now, hoping that I can just clear my mind. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. I know I still owe you the talk about Ozempic, so I'll do that, guys. In this video you're gonna get it, so keep on watching. Later, guys. Once again, hi guys. Today was one of those days that you can just say, like, it has been hectic. While I have a quiet moment, let me just talk to you guys. Yes, I promised you a little update on my Ozempic journey. So I feel like it's been short-lived though, because now I feel like I don't know, guys. After my visit with my doctor on Tuesday, I told him, like, you know, Ozempic is a bit too expensive for me to maintain right now, because think about it, guys. A pen is a month's supply, right? So you inject yourself weekly, every week. So I'm supposed to be on the 1 milligram doses. So that means I only get 4 injections out of the 1 pen, and then I have to buy a new one for the next month. So as I complain about the cost of it, I mean, it's almost 3,000 rand. I mean, Ozempic costs almost 3,000 rand cash, and my medical aid won't pay for it because I am not diabetic. So I've tried to keep up with paying for it cash, but it's a bit steep for me at this stage. So I told my doctor that it's a bit rough for me, and strenuous on us, when it comes to buying the medication cash. So now he suggested that I try another medication, something similar to Ozempic, but it's just a bit cheaper. Yo, guys, I don't know, you know, I trust my doctor when it comes to everything. So far, he's really been really good, and I've been following his instructions. as well. But this new medication, he prescribed a medication called Contrav. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I went and read up on the medication as well, and the side effects are almost similar to Ozempic, but the one side effect that kind of stands out and it's always at the top of the list when you read about it, and when I went in on YouTube as well and watched a couple of videos. Top side effect is seizures, and for me it's like, yo, that's such a red alarm for me, because for you guys that doesn't know, I'm a technician, so I feel like, being on the road, I might be a risk to myself and a risk to other road users and stuff if I were to use that medication. I don't know. I don't have too much info on it. So if you are on that medication, please comment and tell me how your experience is on Contract, because I've never heard of it. But I went and read up on it. I went and watched other videos and tried to do some research on it. But that side effect, seizures, is for me like, and I read some also that if you eat high protein stuff like your eggs, or high fat, sorry, things like also eggs and your cheese, your avocados and things, and those are foods that I actually enjoy. Those are foods that I actually like eating. So if you are going to be eating those, you are still at risk of having seizures, because you are overstimulating this medication in your system and in your brain. And yo, guys, go do your own research on the medication. But if you are on it and you have a good experience on it, please comment and stuff. But I feel like I'm not gonna make that decision right now. It's year end and I'm tired, guys. I'm emotionally so drained to think about to go and make another big decision. I don't want to. Not now. I'll tackle big decisions again in January. So I'm putting the Contrav situation or decision, I'm just putting that on ice for now. But back to the Ozempic. My doctor put me back on Ozempic in 6 months ago. Like I mentioned, I was last at his office in May, so he prescribed it and I was on it. So according to my dietitian, she was like, okay, since the meds is a bit expensive, let's try and stretch the pen and maybe start on 0.25 milligrams. And let's build from there. Maybe we can have that first pen last you maybe 2 months if I'm taking a lower dosage. Lower dosage helped. The 0.25 dosage, it helped just take the edge off. That's basically what it did for me, brain wise. I don't think about food so much. The cravings also just subsided. I do still get cravings, but they are not so bad as when I wasn't on the medication anymore. I do get the full signals again. It kind of just kicked in. It did its job on a minimal basis, right? Being on 0.25 didn't really affect my portions, because I could still stick to that portion. It didn't make me eat less than that portion that my dietitian prescribed. Okay, so that's how it's been basically. It's just helped me maintain my weight. But for the past this whole year, actually, my weight has just not been doing anything. I am still between the 140s and the 150s. Like, that's where my weight just has been flatlining. Then it goes up, then it goes down. I can't get my weight under the 140s. So yeah, guys, it's been a struggle. I haven't gained that much. I think over the year I've probably gained, when I started off, or the last time I think I gave you guys a weight loss update, I think I was 142. So now I'm about 150. So 8 kilos ever since, yeah, that was ever since I stopped, and I stopped using Ozempic. I was 142. So it's been more than a year that I've been trying to just keep the weight off. But for the past 6 months, my weight has just flatlined. It's not moved. It's not gone up. It's not gone come down. It's just, so the 0.25 is basically just helping me maintain. Basically, that's it. Should I just continue on with Ozempic, which I want to, or just go for something cheaper? But the side effects for me is just not, I'm not comfortable with it, and I'm not comfortable with it, guys. So yeah, comment and just let's engage, guys. Tell me what should I do. I'm really kind of like stuck, but that's basically my take when it comes to, or where I am when it comes to Ozempic. I would like to continue with it, and even though we've upped the dosage a little bit with the dietitian, still my weight is just flatlined. The 0.5 is not working. So that's why I'm saying, that's why my doctor was saying, like, I need to go back to being on 1 milligram with Ozempic, because that is where my body is at right now. The only way I'm gonna lose weight is if I inject myself with 1 milligram every week. Then it's gonna be effective. But that means I'm gonna have to buy this pen every month, and 3,000 rand is a bit too steep right now for me. However, I still feel like I wanna keep on pushing. I'm still gonna see my dietitian, still work with her, still try and maintain, or you know, still try to practice. That's the word I'm looking for. Still try to practice self-control. I know a lot of people's like, yeah, but why don't you just control yourself, and you know, and all of that. But it's not that easy when it comes to obesity. It's something, it's something you're fighting every day, you know. And I feel like sometimes it's such a uphill, or such a big mountain that you are fighting, because this contrave medication that I've read, also some of the research is that they use it also like for people who are trying to stop smoking, and alcohol, people who start trying to stop drinking, and drug abuse and all of that, because it works with something in your brain. I want to go into the whole technicality of it, but yeah, it's also used for that. So that's why it's also effective for other people when it comes to losing weight, because food can be an addiction. But how do you stop eating? Like, okay, I realize that you have to stop eating the wrong things, and you have to start portioning your meals. But food. It's something you can't do without. It's not like alcohol, where you can just go cold turkey and not drink it, or substance abuse, where you just don't take it anymore. You know, food you have to eat, you know, to nourish your body. So now, and it's everywhere. It's available everywhere. Everywhere you go, everywhere you turn, it's there. So how do you fight food addiction? Like, it's so frustrating. Like, And then there's obesity, and with me also I've got PCOS, and my gynae always tells me stop being so hard on yourself because you've got hormones that you're also fighting against and your genetics that you're fighting against. Oh guys, so I'm taking one day at a time. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any more questions regarding this, but my second time around with Ozempic, it hasn't been effective for me, but I know where my fault is because I am not on the dosage that I'm supposed to be, mainly because I cannot afford to be on the dosage that I'm supposed to be at. And even if I am on 1 milligram, sooner or later my body will get used to the 1 milligram. Then I have to up the dosage again, and that's going to be more money again. So yeah, it's a cycle. It's a cycle, guys. So that is my struggle with Ozempic the second time around. Now my doctor wants to put me on something else that I am very skeptical of it. I was hoping this video wasn't going to be too long, but there it is. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for walking with me and seeing what I get up to during the week. Roughly, it's not every week the same, but this week is what I let you guys in on and what you guys saw. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Hopefully it's gonna be more fun. We are going to Durban next week, so I will take you guys along with us, hopefully. But yeah guys, see you in my next video. Enjoy, and thank you so much for your support. Bye.